Damn, been about a week since I've done Orion's 10. Anyway, what is up, my dolphin? So, yeah, in my recording session, finally actually doing it. Yeah. So, what game are we talking about today, Ryan? I believe it is Part 5, my 26th favorite game of all time. Game of Thrones. Now, lately I've been a little iffy with Telltale. Now, I know in my original video I had said that, Game of Thrones is definitely my favorite game of the year, and then I kind of remade that video and Game of Thrones wasn't even on it because I tried replaying the game and eventually realized that, well, your choices don't matter in the typical Telltale fashion, saying that your choices will matter, but they don't. However, there still are a few significant ones, and I gotta say, it was still a really fun little experience to go through. It was $30, and I got plenty of enjoyment out of it, especially the first time around. I'd say it's definitely worth a buy. And I made a statement in the video that if you don't like Game of Thrones, you'll probably like this game, and if you've never heard of Game of Thrones, you'll probably love this game, or if you've just straight up never seen Game of Thrones, you're probably gonna love this game, and if you have seen Game of Thrones, then you're gonna fall in love with this game. I still stick by that statement. A lot. Especially considering that the first time around, the game really kind of scares you into just being a pussy. Because something happens in the very first episode of the game that you feel like you were in control of the entire time, which you weren't, by the way. But it just makes you such a pussy for the rest of the game because you're so scared. Could I die right now? The game excellently presented itself, and probably if it hadn't done that, my playthrough would have been a whole lot easier. Also, if I was a little more educated, I would have got a better playthrough. Just know that this game will be just a little bit confusing, and you'll be a little bit off-put, and sometimes you'll make some of the wrong choices if you don't exactly know anything about Game of Thrones. But other than that, it's not going to kill your game experience. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. Just a choice-based uh, adventure game. Point and click. No quotes needed there. It's point and click. And it's in the Game of Thrones universe. So, yeah, what could be worse? Leave!